My dear friends, for a little something different, I want to tell you about Glengarry Glen. Now, the reason I watched this movie is because there is available on YouTube right now a short clip of Alec Baldwin from this movie, the only scene he's actually in, ripping the ass off of all the great actors I'm about to tell you about in this movie, his infamous always be closing speech. And after you get done with this review, maybe even if you want to stop now and go watch it, go watch that Alec Baldwin always be closing. It is amazing. Sometimes I play it just to hype myself up. Seriously, Baldwin gives what I think is the best performance of his career, and as odious as a person he is, he's a really good actor. His timing's perfect, his intensity is perfect, and it is the most demeaning yet inspiring and insulting motivational speech I've ever seen, even better than John Cusack in Hot Tub Time Machine. And that's what you're gonna get out of this movie. Lots of monologues and dialogues from great actors with a plot that really doesn't matter. And doing a little research into this, apparently even when the actors weren't going to be involved in a particular scene for a day of filming, they would come just to watch the other masters at work. Now, who are these masters I'm talking about? Prepare to be impressed. Besides Alec Baldwin, we've got Kevin Spacey, Al Pacino, Ed Harris, Jack Lemmon, proving why he was a great, and if you don't know who Jack Lemmon is, look him up and watch some of his stuff. He was awesome. Jonathan Pryce, Alan Arkin, and more. And the director of this movie, he's been all over the place, starting with a whole bunch of Madonna music videos and her movie, which as a kid I thought was amusing, Who's That Girl? We also did an episode of Twin Peaks, 12 episodes of Kevin Spacey's great series, House of Cards, some 50 Shades movies, and some other good movies along the way. So this guy's all over the place. Now, the writer, David Mamet, he was quite celebrated as a screenwriter in Hollywood for a long time. And for about the past 10 years, he's been known as one of the few outspoken conservatives in Hollywood. So there's a lot of interesting personalities going into the creation of this movie. So what's it about? As I touched on, the plot really doesn't matter that much. You're here to watch the actors do their performances. This is a triumph of style over substance. But the plot, such as it is that all these characters work for a real estate sales firm that seems a lot like a scam, populated by losers and one hot shot. Well, their sales have been down. So the big office sends Alec Baldwin down to chew their ass and tell them that if y'all don't sell like you've never sold before, you're all gonna be fired. And then each of those name actors, their character has their own arc of desperation to pursue, and those are generally entertaining to watch. And hijinks ensue. There is a heist subplot that tries to loosely tie together each of these character stories into a coherent plot, but again, that's not what the selling point of this movie is. The reason it won awards is because of the performances in it. So if you are a fan of cinema and watching actors fire on all cylinders, this is a great movie for you to watch.